Okay, let's improve the look and feel of this form. The first thing I want to fix here is these inline text boxes. I want to put them on a separate line. Now, let me show you something. Let's inspect this element. So when you apply Type Ahead plugin on a text box, this plugin modifies the DOM and adds a few new elements. Look, here we have a span with the class Twitter-typeahead. Inside this span, we have an input with a bunch of styles applied to it. Below this input, we have another input. So this is the input we originally had in the form. Now there are other elements around it. So on the surface, it looks like we have one text box, but the structure is a bit more complicated. Now from the examples on TypeAhead website, I noticed that they wrap this text box with another div that has position relative. So I'm going to add a div here, give it a class tt-container, and then move my text box inside this div. I'm going to do the same with the other text box. Div with the class tt-container, tab, and put the input here. Now, I'm going to go to our typeahead.css and add this new class on the bottom, tt-container, and give it position relative. Save. Back to the browser. Refresh. Okay, beautiful. Now the other issue we have is with our list of movies. So let me add a movie here. They're appearing in bullet points, and that's not what I was looking for. I realized in our JavaScript code in the callback function, I missed a bootstrap class on this list item. Class list-group-item. Save. Back to the browser. Refresh. Let's add a movie here. Okay, this is the kind of look and feel I was looking for. The only thing that is bugging me here is the width of these list items. They're taking the entire width of the screen. So I'm going to use Bootstrap Grid System to limit the width. Back to our form. Here's our UL. I'm going to add a div with the class row. Inside this div, I'm going to add a div with class call-medium- let's say 4. So Bootstrap divides the screen into 12 columns. 4 here means this column should take about a third of the screen size. And MD represents medium-sized display systems. I don't remember exactly how many pixels, but basically we have small, medium, and large for different kinds of devices, like mobiles, tablets, desktop computers, and so on. Now, because I have changed the resolution of my display for recording purposes, I'm going to apply a second class, call small 4. So on a small device, like my virtual machine here, this is going to be a third of the screen as well. Tab. Okay, here's our structure. Now I'm going to move this UL inside this column. Save. Back to the browser. One more time. Okay, that's better.